Well, here's a quick look at the E-mini S&P for Friday, June the 4th. Well, when we left yesterday, we were mentioning that the 1107 area would be critical if the market could hold above that. And as you can see, overnight we hit 775, and obviously, no, it just couldn't hold above that. So most of the time in the overnight session, it traded in here until the news was released. And then, of course, as I was saying yesterday, anything can happen when the news comes out, especially on the employment situation, and it had a really hard sell-off. So we knew that anything below around 86 would be very bearish. The RTH open in here and basically just continue to sell off for pretty well the whole day. So looking really for more of the same. It could very well bounce a little bit, but we really don't see it bouncing a lot. I mean, it might get up to about 77 or so, but when you take a look at how that market sold off today, um, really it sold off pretty hard from, well, pretty well the whole day, but let's say from around 70. So, 70 is a pretty good area to see if it can hold below there. Um, the next leg up would be around the 77, 78 area. On the way down, we're looking at 56 and then 46 and then 36. So some good areas for us to take a look at, which really would not be all that surprising if the market continued to sell off hard. Here's the market profiles for the regular trading hours only. You can see the gap down here and basically continued the rest of the day. It tried to rally a little bit early, but it couldn't muster up much. As far as our trades were concerned today, we had three short trades. Our first short trade was right in here. The market happened to get a bit volatile at that time, and unfortunately we did get stopped out, even though the market came down, rallied up again, and then sold off some more. You can see these long trades obviously were not taken, as we were in a pretty bearish environment here at the time. We did have a really nice fill on this guy right here. You can see that red down arrow. So we had a nice fill there. It immediately sold off and moved a little over 3 points, 3.25 points in our favor right away. Our most conservative way of managing that trade would have been obviously hitting our first two objectives and then a 1 point gain on the final. However, in this kind of environment, you wanted to take a look at possibly holding that longer because of how the market had developed here. So um, we did have a late trade in here, as you can see that red arrow, which sorry, we had two. This was the really late one. We did not take the really late one. This one here we did not take. Just too late in the day on a Friday afternoon for that one. Only a half an hour left in the trading day. This one we did take, and it did rally up to our next area, but under the volatile conditions, we got stopped out on that one, unfortunately. So we ended up getting stopped out a couple times today, even though all of our trades were on the short side. 1, 2 is over here, and then 3. So sometimes with the mechanical system, you're not going to get the best trade location. It does, the trades do define the auction, but sometimes, like for example, this one here, we knew going into this trade that our red, I should say our yellow patch here, top of it would likely act as resistance, as this one did here. Couldn't get up to it on that occasion. This one, it actually took it out by a little bit, not by much, but at any rate, we did end up by getting stopped out there. But the reason I'm just mentioning that is the traders have been with us for a while and really know how the software helps to identify these areas of containment and support and resistance. Would have had an opportunity on this trade to go ahead and adjust that initial stop. Either increase the stop, take fewer contracts as your trade, or just get a better trade entry location based on the current structure as the software is showing it. Any questions or comments, we always look forward to hearing from you. Info@eminidaytrader.com. And other than that, we'll see you on Monday. So have a good weekend. That'll be it for now. Bye.